Hi everyone. Well, we've reached the halfway point in our shutdown here, and I'll give you some observations. I'll try not to make it real long. My husband's had to be home a week. They've been working at home, and well, I've been retired now for 8 years, so it's so weird that he's home with me like all day. So things I would normally do when he's not home, I'm not doing. So instead of watching the shows I would normally watch, whoopsie, I'm just glad he's home. Uh, I don't get to walk the dog as much. I still do my morning walk with him, but not as long. And I still do my evening walk, but not as long. I'm still getting my 10,500 steps a day, but not much more than that. And I was up to almost 20 a day. So when he goes back to work, I guess I'll just have to try and build that up. Anyway, a lot of cities are ordering shelter in place or hunkering down, depends where you are and what they call it. Some people are wrongly calling it a quarantine because if you don't have the virus, you're not really quarantined. You're quarantined if you have the virus. It's just a technical thing, but anyway, you'll see that a lot of governors have made those decisions. In our state, our governor left it up to individual mayors, and we don't have an order, but we've kept at home for slightly over the official 7 days. But that's because we've been watching as the virus spread through China, and so we kind of got a feel for how bad this was going to be and the kinds of, different things we're going to have to do ahead of time. And I don't mean stock up on 2 tractor trailer loads of toilet paper. We do not have anywhere near that. So just saying. And we do have face masks, but that's because we went to China a couple of years ago, and a lot of people in China wear the face masks because the smog is so bad. So we still have those. I wouldn't donate them because, do you really want to be washing mine and using it? I don't think so. So we still have those. I would wash it and use it again, but that's from me, from my use, not from some stranger's use, because that wouldn't be a good idea. If I thought that it would be safe, and because I'm a doctor, I really don't know what's safe and what's not, I would give them our too, but we don't have some kind of stockpile of that. Like I said, we went to China a couple years because we went to Shanghai Disney, and also my husband had to go there for work. So, no, we do not have anything. We were out of China well before this broke out. Anyway, we've been watching all the daily updates. We've been doing a lot of our own research. Does not make us physicians, does not make us epidemiologists. So I'm not going to answer any questions. If anybody's like, oh, hey, I've got some questions. If you have questions, check with the CDC site or contact your doctor if you're exhibiting these symptoms. But don't call me. That would probably be right up there with asking me to design some kind of bridge you expect to stay up. It's just not going to happen. Not even a little bit. I don't have the knowledge for either of those two things. So anyway, if you wonder why I keep bringing my arm over, it's because this is my dog's morning walk, and he likes to control it. So he'll walk on the left-hand side, and then when he gets tired of that, he wants to go to the right-hand side. And usually it's because he wants to go ahead and smell something on that particular side. And he never makes it easy for me. Now I know that Caesar dog whisperer guy says you should be in charge. Yeah. This little chihuahua, he's pretty much in charge. He's like my little furry baby. now that my kids are grown and gone, and we're living way far away. So he's like my little companion, my little retirement companion, and I love him. But sometimes he gets a little big, right? A little big for your little britches you don't wear. Shh, don't tell. Anyway, Mama Love, what do you want? What are you sniffing over there? Anyway, also some people might notice that I've got the sniffles. That happens every year at spring and fall. I've got allergies to ragweed, different kinds of grasses. When people mow their lawn, it makes allergies go haywire. But I mean, people have to mow their lawn, so I have to take allergy pills. And I take them first thing in the morning, but it doesn't happen just like that. It's got to get in my system a little bit. So I just took them like 5 minutes ago. So in a little while, I won't have the sniffles. But anyway, there's some grasses and weeds and some kinds of other airborne pollens that make me sniffle. But anyway, I was looking at a list of things that it might be good to examine while you are on shutdown, and one of them, what you looking at, is gratitude. What are you grateful for? And I know sometimes it can be hard when you're dealing with so much. I mean, some parents are dealing with the fact that one or both spouses are not working, the kids are home, they're wondering about what's going to happen, about utilities, everything. So I understand it can be very stressful. I do. But I learned a long time ago about the value of being grateful. And I had kind of shunned it off, like, yeah, that's just talk. But really, when you start focusing on what you're grateful for, it really does help shape your attitude. So I try and look at things, big things, little things, every day to be grateful for. So like today, it has been dreary since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Here it is Tuesday. And it was raining really bad in the morning. Then it would be either foggy or just cloudy all day. And, you'd walk and it was damp, that damp kind of cold. But today it's 68. The sun is out. There's a little bit of a breeze, and I'm just loving it. And that's what I'm grateful for today. And the thing about gratitude, what you're grateful for doesn't have to impress anybody else. It doesn't have to be about people thinking, oh, that's not good enough. That's not, you should be grateful for so much more. And I am, but I try and focus on one thing, small or big, each day that is making me happy. And right now, having the sun after a few days without it is joyful. And I am grateful for it. I'm also grateful that we're at the halfway mark. But anyway, you ready? You just gonna tighten? What you doing? You sniffing? He's got to sniff every blade of grass. He's funny. Anyway, it also asks, the list also had asked, have you done any exercise? And that's another thing, is about getting exercise. I used to live, when my father retired, we moved out to the country, out in the middle of nowhere, sticks, all that kind of stuff. We did have indoor plumbing. We did not live in a lean-to, but we did live way out in the country. and down a dirt road. And if we got a lot of snow that year, we might be stuck down a dirt road for a few days on end. And you're going crazy because, you know, with cabin fever, you haven't been out. And part of that is because you're away from the things you normally do. Maybe you're not exercising, and you should be. And I'm not talking about, well, you need to go ahead and get on Amazon and order some barbells and everything like that. But simple things like a walk or a bicycle ride. It's okay to go and take a walk. I'm very fortunate. I don't know if you can see, but social distancing all the way down. Most of the houses have big fences, so I'm far away from people, more than the regular 6 feet that they tell you. So I'm lucky there's a nature trail right near me. Not everybody has that. Some people can walk, you can go out in your backyard and get some fresh air. Play ball with the kids. Maybe see if you can finally learn to hula hoop, something I cannot do. And just little things like stickball. We used to play stickball because my parents are from Jersey, and they used to play that when they were younger. So we played stickball when I was little. So there are ways of getting out and exercise that aren't going to infect anybody, anything like that. There's the guy I always see every morning. He's got his little dog. Morning! And Titan doesn't want to go because he want to watch the dog. That's his little friend. Come on. What you want to do, Titan? I guess he wants to stand here like it's a parade. Anyway, you should get out and exercise. Take a bike ride around the block. You're not right up next to anybody. You're probably not up next to anybody's house. So it's not like you're being Typhoid Mary and touching everybody's food or anything like that. You're right near everybody. But you're far enough away that you're not going to spread anything and you're not going to catch anything from what I hear. I saw that even Mario Como said, go for your jog, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, but don't hang out in places where other people are. Don't hang out at the mall. Probably a lot of stores are closed, but don't hang out there. Don't go to a park that's normally very busy. Not a good idea. But you can still go out. You can still enjoy nature. And supposedly, according to some studies, just being around nature helps keep your mind in tune. And just the fact of going for a walk every day doesn't take much. 30 minutes every day is supposed to be good, especially for someone older like me. It's supposed to be good for your circulation. It's supposed to be good for your mind. So all those things keep in mind. Don't wake up tomorrow and say, I saw this woman and she was on the interwebs and said, oh, in order to feel healthy, I had to climb Mount Everest. No, I am not climbing Mount Everest, an Alp, or anything like that. I'm going for a walk at a local nature trail. Pretty anybody goes on there even before they had this whole quarantine going on, mass shut-in. Anyway, I just want to tell everybody that I know it's difficult. We're all in this together. A lot of us care. But I also want to ask all of us to say a prayer for those who are out there working, your grocery store workers, your mail people, your the people who are running the gas stations, so you can have gas in your car in case you need to go to the hospital, your first responders, oh God, thank God for them, your nurses, your doctors, keep them in your prayers, keep them in your thoughts. Let them know. Even you can maybe even send a card. Matter of fact, now that I think of it, I think I should do the same. And let them know that we're thinking of them. during this difficult time. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go for now. I just want my kids to know, hey, Granny is okay. Nothing's changed. Love you. Bye.